Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So a few days ago, I was at the Exotics Network event at Circuit of the Americas in Austin, and something was kind of weird with the car. I think it was spark plugs because it has been probably like 10,000 miles, maybe 15 since I replaced them. And with my new flame tune, exhaust, everything, they get roasted pretty quick. So I'm hoping it's just that. Also, I hear another little noise. I think it is a pulley. So I do have some of those ordered. That's not going to be in this video. But at least I can go ahead and replace the spark plugs, and hopefully that's all it is. But also, something else came in for the Porsche. This will be in an upcoming video, so definitely stay tuned for that. That's a big box, so I'm really excited for that, and a bunch of other stuff is coming. But I'm going to go ahead and head out to the garage, get the Porsche up on the lift, and hopefully it's just the spark plugs. But I'm really curious to see how roasted these things are, because it has been like a little bit longer since I've replaced them. So yeah, hopefully that's all the issue is. Alright, so now all I need to do is get the Tesla all the way, get the Porsche moved over, and we can get it up on the quick jacks. But before we do that, I'm going to do a cold start on that so you guys can kind of see what it sounds like. It was kind of doing like a weird rough idle at cold start, which I'm pretty sure is just because of like bad spark plugs. So I'm pretty sure that's all it is. The ignition coils were just recently replaced. Those should still be good for a very long time, but those spark plugs do get pretty roasted, so... Alright, so before we get the quick checks out and get this thing lifted up, I'm going to go ahead and pull off this decal. I mean, it could lead to like fading or stuff like that, which it's not a big deal. I have actually another decal on the rear fender, which I don't know if you can kind of faintly see it right there. I think it's kind of funny that it did that, but I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this one off, because that one I think I left on there for like a week and a half. This one has just been like a couple days so far. But yeah, that's the event that I was at. If you guys have not seen those videos, definitely go check it out. I was being pretty rowdy with this thing, and this does shoot flames. And I don't know if there's even any footage on that as I'm talking, but I did have the 360 camera on the back. It was broad daylight, but people have filmed flames coming out of this car in broad daylight, so we'll see. So it's probably why the spark plugs are roasted. But let me go ahead and pull this decal off, and then go ahead and get this thing up on the quick jacks and check out the spark plugs. Alright, so now we have the Porsche up on the lift. We can go ahead and get to the back. I do know that because I did obviously do the straight pipe, there used to be a giant muffler that sat right here, but now we can actually get right into this little area, and this heat shielding right up in there is what we need to take off. I don't think we need to remove the rear wheel. Typically you would kind of have to, but I think just because the fact there's like no cats or anything, and the headers are just so narrow, like I could probably just go right up in here from underneath and not even have to worry about removing the wheel. But actually it is kind of sitting right up through there. I might just go ahead and pull off the rear wheels just so I can have it's like a lot of space, and it'll just make the process like way easier. So yeah, let me just go ahead, pull the wheels off, and then yeah, get up underneath there. Alright, so I've decided just to leave the wheels on because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of work and it might make this part a little bit harder, but honestly, once I come in from the bottom, I can actually access like all this up in here, so that's no problem at all. And this side of the engine does sit slightly higher than the other side, since like the way like the pistons are lined up and everything. But yeah, I could still easily access up in here, and to pull off those heat shields would actually be super easy. I got all this open space. I mean, look at this giant cavity that just goes all the way up. Like, this is insane how high up that goes. But yeah, I have plenty of room, so let me go ahead and work on getting the heat shielding and everything off, and I'll catch back up with you guys in just a bit. Alright, so I just got one of these spark plugs pulled out, and that thing is absolutely charred. I mean, look at that thing. It's like roasted. I did get Denso ones as a replacement, which if you guys know why Toyotas last so long, it's because they use Denso parts. But I found out Denso does make compatible spark plugs for the 911, and there we go. And I know a lot of people are going to tell me I need to have the 4-prong spark plugs, but honestly, using the single prong actually works just fine. I feel like from past experience, the 4-prong actually wears out a lot faster from what I found. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just from what I've seen. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in these new Denso spark plugs, and man, I'm excited to get this thing, get all these swapped out and then get it back on the road. But yeah, all the spark plugs were pretty much fried like this. Like they all look absolutely roasted. So I just got all the new ones put in, got everything all closed back up. I've already done the other side. I really didn't feel like filming all that since it is kind of a tedious process, but I had to use like all these different tools and connections. But there we go. Everything's all closed up in there. There we go. With the heat shielding and everything back on. And I'm ready to drop this thing down to get up for a little test drive, and I really hope that's what was causing the kind of like the rough idle and like the running kind of rough, because I'm feeling like some of these just weren't firing properly. And yeah, but let me go ahead and drop it down, and then I'll give you guys a cold start. Alright, so I figured I'd go ahead and start it up and make sure everything runs properly while it's still up on the quick jacks, because I would hate to get it all the way down and then have something like weird happen, or like maybe I forgot to plug in one of the connections or something. Pretty sure I got everything exactly how it should be, but just in case, before I have to drop it all the way down, let me go ahead and do the cold start up high. So here we go. I think it's running smoother. Yeah, that definitely sounds a lot smoother than before. I don't know if you can really tell like during the idle before, but I think it sounds a lot better. It still sounds like there's a pulley that needs to be replaced, but that'll be in the future because I do have that ordered. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think it sounds a lot better. I think that's all it was, just a roasted spark plug, or maybe just all of them are roasted. All right, so I'm out driving it right now, and everything feels good with it. I'm not really going to get like on the throttle quite a bit, but I just want to at least drive around, see how it feels at lower speeds. I am on like a really rough road, so if you're like any little vibrations, that's just the normal rough road sound, because there's like a little panel or something behind me that has like a slight vibration. But yeah, so far everything seems great. Man, I absolutely love this car, and I love that I can just do all the maintenance myself. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, everything seems really smooth, and it feels really good. So yeah, I think it was just the roasted spark plugs. Like I said, I still have pulleys and everything coming, and tensioner, because the serpentine belt or the drive belt, like a lot of that stuff does wear out, does go out, and in the very near future I'm going to have to replace that anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and do it now. I do have some big plans for the Porsche coming, and some other big crazy plans for the channel. So in the next few months there's going to be some crazy awesome stuff, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, right now everything seems great. If you guys did like this video, go down and hit the like button. It's a little bit different. It's kind of like more like a vlog style, not really an event, but this is like the aftermath of an event. So go out, do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, rev, shoot flames, be obnoxious, and then yeah, have to come back and do some maintenance on the car. But it's just like some routine stuff. But if you guys did like this video, go down and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you'll see more videos like this, a bunch of other stuff, and a lot more to come. But like I said, like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.